This is the Guy to Georgia Outdoors, and in this video me and my brother are headed down to the Canoochee River to do a little crappie fishing. It's March, the bite's starting to pick up, and we're going to be fishing with some live minnows. The footage is pretty much straight to the point because I didn't bring the right SD card, so I didn't have a lot of space. So you're going to get to see the important part. You're going to get to see the catches and bringing them in, and then when we get back we're going to clean them and we're going to cook them. And the cool thing about this video is you're going to get to see this thing in action. This is the Enjoy Nook 800 watt portable power station, and we use that to power up the fillet knife, and we used it to fry the fish. So that thing's pretty sweet. You're going to want one the next time you go camping. But right now me and my brother back in the boat and going to the Canoochee River catching some crappie. Just take these and hook them right through the mouth, up through that little nostril on top. And also, it could be the time of the day, you know. Sometimes these jokers are very temperamental about when they bite. What is that? I don't think it's a crappie. Yes, it is a crappie. Look at that, right there. I haven't even got away from the boat ramp yet. I caught our first crappie. And I thought I had a bite a second ago, and sure enough, it was. Look at that. Didn't really even have the camera rolling, but man, that's a first fish of the day. We've been fishing for about 2 minutes.
Apparently the old man at the gas station didn't fish this hole.
Let's get it back over in there. Bailey's over there already. And quit fishing.
About how deep you fishing?
I can't see it. Yeah, that's about right. I think something's messing with me already over there. Yeah. There he is. Got him. Look at that. Big bluegill. Big bluegill. Well, you know they hungry when they eating bluegill eating shiner that big, or minnow that big. We're gonna have to get our cooler. We didn't bring one. I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna save that just in case we want to fish on bottom at some point. Get a little bait on bottom. All right, we've already caught a nice bluegill and a nice crappie on minnows. I'd say we're off to a pretty decent start. There it is. What you got?
Crappie! Oh!
You playing with him? You got what you deserved on that one. Crappie?
That looks like it.
There he is. Got him that time. He don't feel real big though. Another big old bluegill, and I think that's what we've been dealing with a lot of over there, because they've been snatching it around. But that is a good bluegill, and if I can fillet them out like this one, I'll keep them. I love these guys fried up crispy. You don't want nobody else to cast by that tree, do you?
Well, we've been stinking it. Stinking.
Right there. We ain't caught a fish. I turned the camera off, but there's a crappie right there. We got out of there, came back in, caught a crappie. He's not big, but today he will do.
Learn your lesson.
There's still not a every cast type of spot.
Get it?
Yeah.
guy can fight when he gets out here, though.
Look at that bluegill. My goodness, what a bluegill. And I'm sorry I don't get a lot of pre-footage of the catch because I'm running out of memory card space. But this is the same place we've been fishing all day. And that is a bluegill and a half right there, son. Ooh-wee. We anchored up in there and kind of ruined the spot. Bailey had the idea to anchor in there, and I said, I don't know, but when we did, it kind of messed our spot up. But
Pretty sure I see that right over the spot.
we backed out, and now we're catching them. Look at that.
Go little fish.
Make fun of me now?
Yeah.
Little bass. That's got to be the littlest bass I've ever caught on a minnow. You know I can't leave with that right there. He's loading the boat up, and literally we parked right here and we were catching the fish right there. So we did need the boat because you can't really cast across the river with the current, but we could have used a kayak, a pool noodle. Could have used a lot of things, but we had the boat with us. But you never know. We didn't keep too many. We kept 5. Bailey had 2 nice crappie all the way to the boat. Bailey, how many did you put in the boat today?
I don't remember.
He said he doesn't remember, but I remember. It was missed 2 plus 0. He put 0 in the boat. I put 5. So hey, wasn't the worst day in the world. I think if we'd have got here a little earlier this morning, we probably could have caught some more fish. But I'm watching him right now fight this boat.
Not anymore, you.
This is in real time, guys. I'm probably gonna run out of SD card space watching this. All right, we just got back to the house, so we're gonna clean these fish. It wasn't a great day of fishing. I think we kept 5. Bailey missed 2 right to the boat, so that's on him. But it's really windy today. It's early March, but I want to show you something cool that I'm really excited about. Is this guy right here? This is the Enjoy Nook. I guess you would call it a portable battery station, charging station. It's really cool. It's got right now I'm charging my cell phone on there right now because it's got wireless charging. It's got AC, DC. You've got a light right there. You've got a light right there. 2 different types of lights. You got a speaker that you can bring out, and watch this right here. They just pop out. You can take that with you. There's a little battery station right there that you can charge up and carry with you as well. You've got USB ports, the old-fashioned cigarette lighter right there, and you've got a couple of AC 110 volt AC outlets right there. And why I'm really excited about this is I love camping, and it will run my my battery or my electric fillet knife, and we're going to use that in just a minute to clean these fish. But back in like late September, maybe early October, Hurricane Helene hit, and we were out without power for 12 days here. And that would have been really handy. Now, I don't think it would have lasted me 12 days, but it definitely would have been good for charging my phones up, charging lights, that thing. It's about the size of a little small cooler or a lunchbox, weighs about 14 pounds. All right, we got the fillet knife plugged in, and you can turn the AC outlet on and off. All right, there, I just turned it off. Now I'll turn it back on. And watch this. There we go. Put it in perspective, that's an 800 max watt output. The fillet knife's only using like 16 to 18 watts, so the thing's got plenty of power. You can run lights off of it, and I've used it for a while, and it's only at 87%, so I think they even make solar charging panels. You can plug it right up and charge it, so check them out. That is Enjoy Nook. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. But there it is right there. Even though it says Joy in Nook, I believe it is called Enjoy Nook. But that's it right there.
Really?
We got our fillet knife hooked up to the Enjoy Nook, and we're gonna fillet them right here. The Enjoy Nook heard me talking right there. All right, here we go. We're gonna see if we can get this fish filleted out. Crappie is a good fish for filleting. Right there behind the head. When you get right there, make a right hand turn. Flip. They got thin skin. The blade's hanging up in the skin just a bit. Right there. We'll cut these rib bones out. And there we go. We have a fillet. They're not real big fillets because that wasn't a real big crappie, but boy, do those fry up really, really good and crispy. And I have a secret recipe I like to cook them with. And believe it or not, these big bluegill make really good filleters as well, especially when they're this size. This guy right here ate a big old minnow, almost the size of a shiner. Don't miss that meat that's up there behind that head right there. But we leave no meat on that skin. Take these rib bones out. And the good thing about that charging station is I could be doing this on the back of my truck. I could do that in the boat. I could do that in the woods, anywhere. But that right there is as good of a fillet as you'll ever eat. It's not real big, but I'm telling you, that's going to be some good eating. Since we already had the Enjoy Nook out, I decided to bring out the hot plate and see if it could cook fish with just that battery source. And right there on 7 out of 10, it is pulling about 600 watts. Now it is going down a little bit. It's using the power up as expected a little bit more, but man, this is working perfect. So if you're out in if you're camping and you don't have a hot plate or whatever, like gas, look right there, the temps already at about closing in on 300, right there near 300. So we're gonna let it get a little bit hotter. Now obviously your percentage is gonna go down a good bit quicker, but we're only pulling 600 watts running one side of this hot plate, so that's pretty sweet. I've got the fish battered, and my secret recipe is this. First of all, I like to take my crappie and coat them in mustard first, and what that does is allow the flour to stick a little bit better. But we're not using just regular flour. We're using 50% flour, 50% grated Parmesan cheese. I seen that on YouTube, and I think it's gonna be a really good recipe. Plus, you hit it with some seasoning of your choice. The temp's almost up, and we're gonna give it a go. All right, we cranked it up to 8 to get that temp up, and it's using 780 watts, and the percentage is going down, but it will work. Put a couple of these crappie, a couple of these bluegill in here. All right, it appears the fish is done. A nice golden. And let's turn that off. And that took about half of the charge of this entire battery station to cook those fish. So do I think that is a viable option going forward? It would kind of be a last regard right there, but it does the trick, and those fish are completely done. It is the favorite time of every video, the Guide to Georgia Outdoors taste test, and look how flaky that is. I can almost guarantee you that is the crappie. Sorry for the wind noise, we're gonna give it a go. Delicious. The Parmesan doesn't add a whole lot by taste, but it makes that batter a little thicker, a little richer, maybe a little bit chewier. Really like it, so I give that a go ahead on the Parmesan and the flour batter. What you think?
Very good.
Where are you about to go?
About to load up the hay for a sunset hay ride.
We got guests staying in the pond house?
In the pond house for a little getaway weekend. So I'm gonna make a little couch out of hay for them.
Tell the viewers what you have going on over there.
So you're able to come stay on the farm in the pond house. You can just have a stay and relax, or you can include farm experiences like petting and feeding of the animals. You can add a sunset hayride, guided fishing with Blake from Guide to Georgia Outdoors. You can add hunting, you can add kayaking. Have a lot of fun.
We can even do a fish fry for them, can't we?
We can do a fish fry.
Everything is available.
Everything's available.
You want some fish, big girl? Come on up. Try you a piece. What you think? Girl. My youngins love fish. What you think? Give us a taste test. Give them a thumbs up. This is what you're gonna do. What you gonna say? Talk with your mouth full. I hope you enjoyed this video. We didn't catch a ton of fish, but that is just a day in the life of living right here on the farm. You can come be a part of that. As my wife was saying, we have the cabin up in action. You can come rent a place. You can come go on a fishing trip. You can go on a hunting trip. Check us out at Rock Hill Barn on Facebook. You'll see a picture of the barn. You might see a picture of me somewhere on there, and you can come book a stay with us. And it's just a good time, and we might do a fish fry. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just good, honest living. Until the next one, this has been the unofficial, no doubt incomplete guide.
Good outdoors. Good outdoors.